What's going on, everybody? My name is Lamby and welcome back to Minecraft. We haven't played Minecraft on this channel in a very long time. In fact, we haven't done anything on this channel in a very long time, but we're back. And we're back with the Evriss server now for Season 3. Now, unfortunately, my first 3 episodes did not work out the way I wanted them to because apparently Premiere Pro does not like MKV files. So, let me give you guys the crash notes. My friends and I got together for another season of the Evriss server, this time for the 1.19 Minecraft update. I got right to work and commandeered myself a village because, as usual, I'm far too lazy to actually make a starter base. We wrangled up some bovine into a small square in order to have food for as long as we need it. We started exploiting some villagers for infinite iron, and we started getting ourselves some more paper. Then we went down into the caves of 1.19 and decided to die to some hostile mobs. And then die again, and again, and again, and again. And then I decided to start exploiting some villagers to get more villagers. So I can exploit villagers to get as many resources as I need. Which brings us to where we are right about now. We are adventuring. We are out looking for some red mushrooms here on the server. Because I want to go back to the Nether. I've went there twice and I've died both times. And I need fire resistance when I go to the Nether. Because apparently I keep dying. And I kind of need some blaze rods. So I've already ventured out and I found some alliums and I have some brown mushrooms. Now I found out that if you make a suspicious stew with an allium, you actually get fire resistance. Can you believe it? So we're out looking for some red mushrooms. This is a swamp. This looks like a swamp. This genuinely looks like a swamp. Or is this the new mangrove? This is the new mangrove swamp. Look at this. Hello, mangrove swamp. Hello, mud. My goodness. This is fascinating. This is the first time I've seen this in the game. This is the mangrove swamp. Nice. What on earth are these? F3. What are these? What am I looking at? Propagule. Propagule? I don't know. That's fascinating. Okay, let's keep moving. It's not what we're here for. We are looking... Okay, that's a drop. That's a drop. We are looking for a red mushroom. Now, what I've heard is that they spawn in swamps like these ones, you know? So I'm hoping that if we keep searching around here, we might actually find some red mushrooms, because that is ultimately what I'm looking for. It's why we're here. Let's see, some tropical fish, some more mud. Apparently we're gonna find a lot of mud. These mangrove trees, these are strange trees. That's really new and really weird, and I have no idea what these do. Apparently, if you walk on the wrong stuff, you can't really walk. What are these? Can you break them? What do you break them with? an axe. Okay. Fair. Do you walk slowly on packed mud? Like the mud like this? That's a white frog. Hello, sir. Don't worry, I'm not gonna murderize your face. Let's see if we pop a bit more this way. This is so new. This is so fascinating. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing this mangrove swamp. Okay. Now we're in a swamp biome. Now we're in an actual swamp, like a full-on swamp biome. I don't have depth strider. Can you tell I don't have depth strider? It's so painfully slow. Hello, do you guys see what I see up there? Red mushrooms and brown mushrooms too. Red and brown mushrooms. Let me throw this away because I want to pick up some of these blue flowers. What are they called? Blue orchids. Blue orchids. While we're here, you know. Blue flower, red thorns. Anyone remember that line from Shrek? Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. This would be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. Sorry. I'm filled with movie lines. Let's see. White mushroom, red mushroom, brown mushroom, covered in mushroom. Hello, brown mushroom. Oh, right. I have silk touch on my axe. There's some. I forgot about the silk touch that I have on my axe. More brown mushrooms? Yes, please. A bit more. Come on. I could use a bit more. Just like 2 more. Yeah, nice. Okay, we have a couple of brown mushrooms. 13. That's enough to get us going. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get anything from the stem, but let me break it down because we're nice people. If someone knows how to capture the frogs, like, let me know in the comments, because that would be something that I would like to do. I'd like to capture one of them frogs. Because apparently, if you want frog lights, there's like a very specific method. You have to let them, I think eat, what's it? Eat a magma cube or something like that? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Come on, a bit more. There we go. A little more red mushrooms. I don't need much because I'm gonna we'll go and take these mushrooms and we're going to grow them back at base, which is like 1,000 blocks or 2,000, 3,000 blocks away. So that's gonna be horrible. So if you guys know how to capture one of these froggies, let me know. I'd love to hear how you capture frogs. So we can actually like get one of those at home base, because that would be cool. Okay, so I am going to make my way the 3,000 or so blocks back home. If there's anything that's interesting that happens on the way there, I will let you guys know. But otherwise, it's just going to be a quick cut back to home base. Let's see what happens. And about 10 minutes of travel later, we've made it back to our little quaint area where my tree... Apparently I left a part of my... I need to sleep. Apparently I left a part of the jungle tree that I cut down there. Bad sheepy. I may have joined the game a couple of times and left the game a couple of times. Bowl. Brown mushroom. Red mushroom. Aha! And the allium gets us the suspicious stew, which gives us 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds of fire resistance, but it's enough. 8 seconds is enough when push comes to shove in the nether. We're on fire to get us, you know, just safe. Just so we don't perish in fire every single time, which is what the whole point was. That's why I went out looking for that stuff. So now, with our brown mushrooms in hand, with our red mushrooms in hand, I'm gonna make a bunch more. Gonna take about 10 stews in with me, and we're gonna go to the nether. We're gonna go get some blaze rods, because that's the thing. I want blaze rods. So blaze rods, here I come. We're back from the nether. Okay, in between, yes, it took a little longer than I hoped, and I actually had some laptop time, whereas I went and made a pumpkin farm, because we have the ability to trade pumpkins with the villagers. So under here, if you knock that out, there is a pumpkin farm down here, an automated pumpkin farm, and it's been producing pumpkins. So I can trade those with the villagers, with farmers, which is good. We might actually get to the point very soon where we no longer need steak for food, but we can actually get, start getting golden carrots, so we can relieve our cows from their duty. But we went back to the nether, and if you look there you see Lamby Blaze was slain by Blaze, actually died. But I was brave, and I went back, and I got my stuff. I actually retrieved some of the things that I lost the previous time that I went down there. So we have 64 and 6 blaze rods. We have even more nether gold ore and some more quartz. This is gilded blackstone. That was from the first time, and yeah, our gear is suffering. We need a good XP grinder, and I need to get mending on all of this gear and actually improve all of them. But the point was getting the blaze rods so we can actually get our clerics up, and we can actually start maybe curing a couple of villagers, and that was the point. So let's see, how do you make a brewing stand again? What's the recipe? Three cobblestone and a blaze rod. So I need 4, so that's 12 cobblestone. We're gonna take 4 away. 4, 8, 12. Yeah. And then we will take 4 of these blaze rods. Oh, before I forget, it's 64 and 6 is 70, so 32, 33, 35. 35 of these blaze rods will go to Stalker Leo. I promised Leo that she and I would go to the nether together, and unfortunately she was not able to join, so I promised her that if I got blaze rods, I would give her half of what I received. So there's her blaze rods, and then I have mine, and yeah, now I am able to go and set up the clerics as well. Man alive. I love this. I love getting to this point where I'm actually starting to achieve things. So yeah, we're gonna give those to Stalker Leo. We'll put these, by the way, if you ever get nether gold ore, it's the difference between using Fortune 3 on these ores and actually just smelting them down is something like 0.8 or something of an ore over a 64 stack. So to me, it's just better. Slap it into a furnace, get the gold ingots out of it, and you know, Bob's your uncle. So that will go here with the minerals, which my minerals chest looks a little bit rough at this stage. But yeah, we'll put those in and we'll get some more gold. And I am a happy chappy. We have blaze rods and we finally are able to start brewing, which is a good thing. I'm now wondering if hold on. Let me go to the villager training hall really quickly. Alrighty, we find ourselves in the villager training hall. Nice. Okay, so I have an option here. If I want to cure these villagers, which I mean, it's an option. It would be nice to be able to cure them. What I can do is, there's a soak touch and that's a soak touch. Like behind here, like every one of these have a space here where I can knock out this backside and we can have a zombie walk here like one block down, and he can munch on their feetsies, you know, he can munch on them, and then he can actually convert them into zombie villagers, and we can cure them if we want to. So the question is, what do you guys think? Are we going to go about the process of like curing down the villagers, or are we going to leave them in peace and just build a raid farm and use all the emeralds we can have to trade with the villagers? Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go with what you guys tell me. If you guys say let's cure the villagers, we're gonna cure them. If you guys say we leave the villagers as is and we just let them be, then we let them be and we use the raid farm to get all the materials we need. But I'm gonna leave that to you guys. Let me at least stand up here and have a nicer view when we. And with that, that is where we are going to leave things for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel before you leave. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.